As a base for this look, I am using Revlon Skinlights in Terra. And it's just a very, very coppery multi-use product that you can use in your eyes, your lips, and your cheeks. And I'm just going to apply it with my finger. This will just give the eyeshadow, the powder eyeshadow, something to stick to, and it will also kind of bring out the copperness of the eyeshadow. Although I do have to say, the particular eyeshadows that I'm going to use by L'Oreal are so pigmented that they actually don't require any kind of a color base. The shape doesn't have to be perfect, since I'm going to cover it completely with eyeshadow. I'm going to be using a duo eyeshadow by L'Oreal called Saucy, and it's a very, very copperish color, a copper color, and a golden brown color on the other side. So with a flat shader brush, I'm using a MAC 239, I'm going to take a little bit of the copper shade and I'm going to pack it on to my color base. And as you can see, this particular shadow is insanely pigmented. I think this is one of the most pigmented eyeshadows that I've ever encountered. So I'm just creating a round shape covering the cream eyeshadow completely. It looks a bit scary now, but I'm going to blend it in a moment. Before I blend it, I'm going to use my highlight color, which is going to be another color by L'Oreal. This is a kind of a goldish white, off-white color, which is part of the Jane Fonda eyeshadow set that you can get. And I depotted mine and put it in a magnetic palette just for convenience. So this is the color that I'm going to use. And I'm just applying it with a very big flat eyeshadow brush. And this will also be my kind of base color to make blending this very, very copperish color easier. Now I'm taking a blending brush, mine's a 217 by MAC, and I'm just going to lightly blend the edge of the copper shadow so it blends nicely, rather than being a harsh line. And I'm just going back and forth in windshield wiper motions to blend the eyeshadow so it doesn't look so harsh. I want it to fade into my highlight color. There we go. Anytime you blend an eyeshadow, you're bound to lose some of the intensity of it, so I am once again taking my 239 and the copper side of the duo that I used and reapplying it just on my lid where I want the intensity of the copper to be the greatest. Okay. I want the color to be copper more than anything else, but I do want to add some kind of contour color for definition and just to bring out the shape of my eyes. So with a pointed eye crease brush, this one's by Laura Mercier, I am using the darker side of this duo, which is a really pretty golden brown, just as pigmented and just as soft to work with, and I'm just going to lightly outline my outer corner, creating a V shape. I'm not really looking to make a color statement, I just want a little bit definition in my outer corner. I'm going to add a little bit more just in the very outer corner. If you have small eyes, I really recommend this eyeshadow brush by Laura Mercier. It's the softest brush I've ever come across. It makes MAC white goat hair brushes seem really prickly. And it does a fantastic job at putting colour directly in the crease. Okay, so I'm satisfied with the results. And I'm going to once again reapply a little bit of the copper shade, which I might have lost by blending this colour onto my outer corner. Okay, I am going to line my eyes now, and I'm using L'Oreal Eye Designer in Deep Brown. And I'm just going to go very near my lashes, but the line doesn't have to be perfect since I'm going to smudge it. With a Sephora smudge brush, I am just smudging the line into the copper colour that I've got on my lid. And at my outer corner, I'm bringing the colour slightly up. Okay, and using the same brush, I am taking the darker side of the duo, so the golden brown colour, tapping it on to the brush, and I'm just going to go over the smudged liner with the shadow to give my eye a little bit more definition at the lash line. For even more definition, I am going to line my eyes again, this time with a black pencil, and this one is a black Kohl pencil by Faactor. And I'm going to make the line very precise, very near my lash line, and I'm not going to smudge it, so I want the line to be really neat. And this will just give me more definition and make the look more kind of smouldering and sultry. I'm basically just lining my lashes, really, not really my eye, but my lashes. I'm going to add mascara now and show you what I did on my lower lash line. Now, to make the copper even more vibrant and to make it stand out that much more, I'm actually using a contrasting blue color on my lower lid. This brings out the copper even more. So I'm using a pencil by L'Oreal. This is their Contour Kohl in Blue Lagoon. And I'm just going to line my lower lid. To make the blue stand out even more, I'm going to trace over the eyeliner pencil with a matching eyeshadow, which is also by L'Oreal, and it's also a golden blue color, and it's called Blue Lagoon. And I'm just going to use a slanted brush by Clinique. This is their eye definer brush. So I'm just taking a little bit of this really blue eyeshadow, flecked with a little bit of gold, and I'm tracing over the line that I made with the pencil. This will just give a really nice kind of pop of color, but it will also make the copper stand out that much more, because contrasting colors bring each other out. Okay. And because I want to make this a really sultry evening look, I'm going to put black on the waterline and black on the lash line. So I'm just going to line my lash line with a black pencil. I'm again using Faactor Contour Kohl in black. And I'm also going to put black on my waterline.